107 nights around the world. It's the 2022 Princess World Cruise, and today I'm telling you all about it. I'm Adrian, the cruise and travel guy. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button. The Princess World Cruise is one of the most famous cruises that Princess operate. And in 2022, for the first time, it will be done on the Coral Princess, sailing round trip from Sydney, Auckland or Brisbane for 107 nights. With 43 destinations across 27 countries throughout 6 continents, this cruise is definitely one for the bucket list. You'll travel over 34,000 nautical miles on this voyage of a lifetime, visiting over 20 UNESCO heritage sites, cross the equator twice, and transit through the famous Panama Canal and also the Suez Canal. The World Cruise will be completed on the Coral Princess, so this ship is definitely a unique vessel for the Princess Cruise Line, being one of only 2 ships of this class. She has a tremendous passenger space ratio, so you'll always have a place to call your own on board this ship. At approximately 90,000 tons, she carries 2,000 passengers, which by today's standards is quite small. She is, however, not small. She's definitely a mid-sized ship and she'll be perfect for traversing the entire planet. Coral Princess offers everything you know and love about Princess Cruises, but in a new ship for this region. Traditional dining is of course included, as well as a few specialty restaurants, Sabatini's, which you're probably familiar with, as well as the Bayou Cafe and Steakhouse, which is definitely new for this part of the world. And fan favorite International Cafe also makes an appearance on board Coral. This venue is open 24/7 for barista-made coffee, as well as complimentary snacks throughout the day and night. She also offers movies under the stars, the Lotus Spa, and the Sanctuary, which is located at the aft on Coral Princess. After departing Sydney on the 18th of May 2022, Coral Princess will head up the East Australian coast via Brisbane and then into Asia, stopping at Komodo Island in Indonesia, Singapore, and then Colombo in Sri Lanka. After that, the ship will make her way through the Middle East, stopping in Dubai for an overnight stay, as well as cruising the Gulf of Aden and the Red Sea. She will then make a stop in Jordan, where you can visit the amazing and incredibly historical site Petra. Soon after that, you'll be transiting the Suez Canal through Egypt, where you will emerge into the Mediterranean Sea and get to visit Greece. From there, you'll be seeing Croatia, Venice for an overnight stay, and then you'll be heading around the boot of Italy, stopping at Malta and then Rome. From there, you'll make a pit stop in the French Riviera in Cannes for Monte Carlo, and then you'll head to Barcelona. From Spain, you'll head to the UK, and then several port days in England. You'll get to enjoy a stop in Ireland, as well as cruising the English Channel, but it's not over. You'll then be heading to Norway, where you'll get to see some of the amazing landscape. You'll then have some port stops in Iceland, and you'll do the famous transatlantic crossing heading to Canada. After an overnight stay in New York, you'll head south to Miami before stopping in Cartagena in Colombia, and then doing one of the many highlights on this world cruise, sailing through the Panama Canal. After the incredible full transit through the historic locks of the Panama Canal, you'll emerge into the Pacific Ocean, where you will head along the South American coast and make stops in Ecuador and Lima in Peru, as well as Pisco, before heading to the incredible Easter Island in Chile. Cruising the South Pacific Ocean, you will then head through a scenic port stop of Pitcairn Island, where you'll have the opportunity to view this idyllic island from afar. On the home stretch, you'll then stop in Tahiti for an overnight stay, and Moorea, one of the most beautiful islands in French Polynesia. Finishing up in Auckland with a quick stop in the Bay of Islands will see you then cruising the Tasman Sea and ending the World Cruise in Sydney, Australia on the 3rd of September. Of course, 107 nights at sea might not be your cup of tea, but what you can also do with this amazing voyage is break it up and do it in segments. There are a range of world cruise liners, and these voyages will take you some of the way through the world cruise. One example would be Sydney to London, 52 nights, which will see you debark in London and then continue on with your journey on land, or you could fly back to Australia. There is also a 71-night cruise from Sydney to New York. But if they're still too long, you can also do other segments, including a 36-night New York to Sydney cruise, a 55-night London to Sydney cruise, or even a 30-night Dubai to London cruise. There are so many options that make up this entire world cruise voyage that if you are not keen on doing 107 nights, but there are definitely parts that you are interested in, all you need to do is talk to me or your agent, work out which segment you're more interested in, and we'll find you a spot. Coral Princess offers 5 times more mini suites than were on her sister ships, the Sun class, which generally did the world cruises from Sydney. So there are definitely more mini suites for you to choose from, but suites are limited. There are only 16 full-size suites on this ship, and inside cabins are also limited. So if you are interested in a particular category, your best bet is to get in very quickly. So deposit requirements are of course good to know, and on the full-length world voyage of 107 nights, and in fact anything over 45 nights, the way that it works is you pay a 10% deposit up front at the time of booking. An additional 20% is required 270 days to departure, and the final balance is due 90 days before departure. If you are lucky enough to hold a future cruise deposit with Princess, this will give you the opportunity to make some savings and also to give you a reduced deposit price. So the way that it works if you have a future cruise deposit is you'll get a 3% fare reduction, and you'll only be required to pay half the deposit. So 5% up front, and then the 10% deposit will be due 270 days before departure, and then final balance is still due 90 days before departure. And many of you are holding future cruise certificates from cruises that have either been cancelled or rescheduled. So if you are, you can definitely apply these to the World Cruise and all of its segments. The World Cruise goes on sale 9 a.m. September 15th for elite members of the Princess Captain Circle Club, and for everybody else 9 a.m. Wednesday, September 16th. If you book before April 30th, 2021, you'll also be in line for some extra benefits. Book the full World Cruise voyage and you'll earn $1,000 onboard spending money per person. 50-night plus voyages will earn $400 per person onboard credit, and 19 to 36 night segments will earn $100 per person onboard credit. There's also a one-time complimentary bar setup for suite guests. Past Princess guests can also get up to $1,000 per person savings on their cruise. And something which is very good to know is that the onboard currency for the entire world voyage is Australian dollars, as the start point is Australia, and tips are included in your fare. So you won't be having to fork out anything extra on board unless you want to, of course. And for those of you that don't know, Princess now offer a twin fare structure. So the way it works is they have a Princess Saver fare and then a Princess Plus fare. The Princess Plus fare includes Wi-Fi as well as the Premier Drinks package. Wi-Fi is normally valued at $16 per person per day, and the Premier Drinks package is worth $87 per person per day, for a total combined value of $103 per person per day, and the fare that you pay up front is significantly less than that. So if you are interested in using Wi-Fi and you are interested in a drinks package, your best bet is definitely to book that up front and choose the Princess Plus fare. The Premier Drinks package includes cocktails, beer, wine by the glass, as well as specialty coffees and more. And the Wi-Fi is using Princess's brand new Medallion Net technology, which makes it super fast. So if you are interested in keeping in touch with people at home during your voyage, it's the perfect thing to have. Well, that's about all you need to know right now about the World Cruise on board Coral Princess. So if you are interested, make sure that you reach out to me or your travel agent. You can head to my website, thecruiseandtravelguide.com.au. Register your interest early because they will sell out, especially particular categories of stateroom. If you've done the World Cruise before, let me know in the comments below and let me know what you thought. And most of all, stay safe out there. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And also you can follow me on social media, both Facebook and Instagram at The Cruise and Travel Guide. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. And if you haven't done it, it is amazing. Not that I've done it, so I'm going to not say that. You'll then stop in Iceland and, oh my goodness, cruising the South Pacific Islands. Nope. Where you'll have the opportunity to view this amazing island. There are so many options that There are also 2 fare structures that Princess have recently added to their fare structure. What? As well as the premium drinks package. Premier drinks package, not premium. There are also 2 fare structures now available throughout Princess Cruises when you book them. The Princess Plus fare includes in your fare. There is now also a twin fare structure through Princess Cruises when you choose to book a cruise. It's the simplest things that really screw me up.